Welcome to Pink Villa, Juhi ma'am. Thank you so much once again for joining us on Pink Villa today. You have been a successful producer, actress तो आप हो ही लाजवाब, उसमें कोई शक नहीं है. Entrepreneur भी आप काफी successful रही हैं, and of course a mother and a wife and all those other roles that we play. But tell me, which is the most difficult role according to you for you?
हम जो भी कर रहे होते हैं हमें शायद ये एहसास नहीं होता कि हम एक्चुअली तो पहली बार ही कर रहे हैं. मैं जब एक्ट्रेस बनी तो मुझे नहीं पता था what it felt like to be on the set, what it felt like to be standing in front of Rishi Kapoor ji or Amitabh Bachchan ji and be trying to say a dialogue every day. It was new. You were sometimes doing a sad scene, sometimes you're doing a dance number, and it's always new. Then again, you get married. You don't know what it is like to be married, no matter what anybody says to you.
Yeah.
And then to have children, ये कहाँ से आ गए भाई? And before I had children, believe me, मैंने हमें राही प्यार के और 1 2 का 4 की थी, but I had no fondness for children. I used to think क्या ये छोटे गंदे इधर उधर सारा टाइम नाचते रहते. After I had my children, I started looking at children differently totally. For every child, I used to think कि भैया इसने खाना खाया कि नहीं, इसकी तबीयत ठीक है कि नहीं, इसको कभी जुकाम होता है तो इसकी मम्मी क्या करती है. I started literally thinking about the children on the streets. So it changed me.
Juhi ma'am, but tell me something, because you got married and then of course you were still working, and it's not like you did not take a sabbatical or a break as such. And in fact, you gave some of the biggest hits after that. So a lot of your time gets consumed in all these things as well. Do you ever find your child, complaining that mom, you're not giving us time or something like that?
There's nothing like a perfect parent. I know my parents were working. It was fine. I'm hoping my children also feel that way. I know from my side, I always tried कि मेरी शूटिंग मुंबई में ही हो और अगर मैं बाहर जा रही हूँ तो कोई घर पे है. That's what I say कि my mother-in-law was so wonderful. If she said, if you need to go, don't worry, she was there. Or sometimes my sister-in-law was at home. So they were never left just like that. And अगर मैं जाती भी थी तो I used to try कि मेरे outdoor shoots like 10 दिन से ज़्यादा एक टाइम पर ना हो. मैं बीच में आ जाऊँ just for a few days, see them, and not because they were saying कि आ जाओ, because I wanted to see them.
Yeah.
So you always try to juggle, you always try to balance, and mostly you feel somebody helps you and it happens. May not be perfect and it will never be perfect. अगर आप हर रोज घर पे भी बैठते ना तो भी आपके बच्चे बोलते क्या है मम्मी, आपके पास कोई काम नहीं है कुछ और करने के लिए, आप सारा हमारे पीछे लगी रहती है.
I've spoken to so many actresses who have said that कहीं ना कहीं they feel guilty though. वो mother's guilt एक होता है to leave their child home sometimes. Did you ever, when you were in that phase?
No, I wouldn't call it guilt. If I look back, I say it's been a roller coaster ride. It has happened कि मैं कहीं दूर थी and बच्चा बीमार हो गया घर पे, and I was on the phone and saying, oh God. But luckily at that time my friend was staying over and she looked after my son. Or we were still here and my children were in Austria already because they wanted to go skiing. तो वो लोग एक दिन पहले पहुंच गए and he was unwell the first day and we were still reaching. But then the housekeeper of that hotel, because that hotel is the same they have stayed in since they were little.
Right.
So जानते थे. So she looked after him. My daughter and him were there together. They were like 13 and 14. But then they chipped in and they helped and we were there the next day. So
it's always worked out for the best is what I think.
It works out and that's what we have to remember, that it's there's really no perfect moment and no perfect life, and it's okay.
Juhi ma'am, how do you manage to keep them away from paps and all the limelight? Because like you have been simple, you've kept your children also very simple. They are not usually papped and they are not all over the internet also. They are very reserved, just like you.
I didn't plan, again, it's not my planning. It's just happened that way. They themselves, they have access to internet today and they could be on it if they wished. But if they don't wish it, I cannot enforce it on them. They तो almost are like, no, we don't need this, mummy. And वो actually मेरे साथ कभी बाहर जाते थे ना, क्या disturb ही हो जाते थे. I used to go to the school annual fair and all, and so लोग मुझे मिलेंगे, तो then they'll want to talk to me. Somebody wants to take a photograph, somebody से चलो कुछ, तो मैं अटक भी जाती थी. और they wanted to go on the rides, they wanted to go there, and मम्मी तो इधर ही है, और वो she's not moving only. I'm like, I have to be nice. I cannot not be nice. These are your school people, and I have to do what I must. So they used to get annoyed with me, and then they didn't want to come out with me anywhere. My son so clearly says, he says, "Mom, please don't mind." Now he's grown up a little, so he says, "Mom, don't mind. I don't watch your films," and he's never watched my old films. Even if I say, "Ke, chalo, hum mere pyar ke dekh lete hain." He says, "Is there any romance in it?" So I'm like, yeah, there is. I mean, you always have a hero and a heroine and then whatever, but it's a lot of fun. He's like, Mom, it's very cringy to watch you with anybody else. So please, can we just not see it? Ho gayi baat khatam.
Are they also willing to follow your footsteps at any point? Do they show any interest per se when it comes to acting or anything related to the showbiz business at all?
Of course, I'd be very happy if they joined the film industry, but I'd be happy if they did what made them happy. I only want them to do that. And they are, like I feel at their age, मैं तो इंडिया से बाहर भी नहीं गई थी, but they have finished traveling all the continents on this planet already. So they have seen so much. They are, studied abroad. They're studying abroad rather, and whatever it is, I would always want. What they want is what I will want.
How sweet. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Juhi ma'am.
Thanks so much, Bhavna, and we will meet again sometime.